Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Exotic Astrology. And many of you had asked me to make this video, so finally it's out here. So today is a historic day because today the Bhumi Pujan for Ram Mandir in Ayodhya was done successfully. And many of you have asked me, was the muhurta which in which it was done, was it good or bad? But I think these are all irrelevant because what we should ask is what we should actually try to understand from this is that the rise of spiritual wisdom, the ancient India's glory, that which makes India, the word Bharata. Yes, India's original name. The word India has very little to do with India because this does not literally exemplify the qualities. Of course, the India word comes from the word Indus, and that's the name of the Indus River, of course. But the original name of India in the scriptures is known as Bharatvarsha. Okay, so Bharatvarsha is a part of the Bhuloka. So there are different varshas, and I won't go into the detail. But what I'm trying to tell you is that Bharata, the word Bharata means it has many meanings actually. So one of the meanings is bhar. Bhar means weight. So it is the place where people carry the burden of responsibility or the burden of anything actually. That's secondary meaning. The primary meaning, there are many meanings as I said. The other primary meaning is Bha means Bhaskara. Bhaskara refers to the sun, and Rata means Rati. Rati means love actually. So the love of the sun. So what does it mean, love of the sun actually? So the place where light is cherished always. Bhaskara, the sun, represents spiritual wisdom, spiritual enlightenment. And India, time and again, has been the center of the greatest religions. You take it either Hinduism or Jainism or Sikhism or Buddhism or whichever religion among these, and there are so many other different sampradayas, there are so many other sects within these religions, and there are so many different paths, so many different gurus, so many different sampradayas. There, the Brahma Sampradaya, then we have the Madhva Sampradaya is an extension of the Brahma Sampradaya. Then we have the Gaudiya Sampradaya, which is also um, linked with the Brahma Sampradaya. And then we have Sri Sampradaya in South India. Then we have the Kumar Sampradaya in North India. And then we have the Rudra Sampradaya. So these are, time and again, India has seen different invasions from different people from Persia, then from, and it was under the British for 190 years, almost 200, and then finally it got independence. And in midst of all this materialistic development and politics and all the fighting which has gone in the name of religion, somewhere India had lost its true glory, and uh, we Indians have tried to regain that glory, not in the right way, I feel. We have done it by opening different educational institutions, by opening, making, missiles, the BrahMos missile. But we forget that we have the most powerful missile which no country can manufacture. Hmm? Even if all the powerful developed countries unite, Germany, France, UK, Russia, America, Australia, all of them unite and they try to make a missile that won't be powerful as the missile of spiritual knowledge which India has, which every Indian has in his or her blood, actually, right? So, Today is a historic day because this Ayodhya, which is a small town in Uttar Pradesh, India, for the Westerners, this is the birthplace of Lord Ramachandra. He is one of the avatars, incarnations of Lord Vishnu. And he had appeared actually. Lord Vishnu does not take birth, he appears actually. He had appeared in this holy city of Ayodhya, but then, due to so many things, so many reasons, so many things happened, and this temple was broken. And then later on, again, so many other things happened, which is useless to discuss. Of course, what happened, when, and why it happened was good, bad, whatever. Forget all this. But the thing is, in I had visited Ayodhya in 2018 September, September 2018. So that time I had seen, I when I went, I saw, my God, how precarious the situation was, and it was literally like a ghost town. There was like hardly anybody there, and it was in a very miserable state that time. But if you read the Ramayana, it is written that when Dashrath Maharaj was ruling, Dashrath is the father of Lord Ram. So when he was ruling Ayodhya, it is said that it was at par in beauty, prosperity, in comparison to Amaravati, which is the city of Indra, who is the king of the heavens. All right, so just imagine, it was so beautiful. People were so cultured, people were so much spiritual. They were materially so prosperous. And then when I saw in 2018, I was totally shattered to see the situation there. And when Lord Ram was ruling Ayodhya, it is said, it was at par, not with the heavens, it was at par with the spiritual world, Vaikuntha. That has to happen, because wherever there is Lord Ram, that is Vaikuntha. Either it's Ayodhya, or whichever place he is, that is Vaikuntha, because Vaikuntha is the place where Vishnu resides. The word Vaikuntha means no kuntha, via kuntha. Kuntha means misery, pain, sorrow, suffering. So Vaikuntha is a place where there is no suffering. So today is the day when the there was the first brick was established, brick or stone, whatever you call it, for the construction of the temple for Lord Ram. And this will be the first step for the building of the temple, and then the temple will also be built. I don't know how long it will take, but yes, indeed, it's a very glorious day for us, that we have been able to witness this in this lifetime. Yes, I never imagined in 1,000 years that in my lifetime this will happen. I never, 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 never imagined that this day would come in my life. But yes, by the hard work of so many people and countless sacrifices, this day was made possible today. So I would like to thank all of them who made this possible. Just a word thank you won't do anything, of course. But from the innermost core of my heart, I am grateful that today I am alive to witness this historic day. So whenever anybody would ask me that, what do you think was one of the best days or moments of your life, I will recall this day today, which is, I can't believe it, that this day I am witnessing. I hope that we not only build the temple, but we also read the Ramayana and try to imbibe the values which Lord Ram stood for. Because sometimes atheists and skeptics of Kali Yuga, they ask, "Oh, God is everywhere. Your God is everywhere. Why do you need a temple?" Well, we know God is everywhere, but temple is a place where we can access His mercy. Okay, electricity is everywhere, yes, but you still need a socket to charge your mobile. You cannot just zoop charge it from oblivion, right? So that's not possible. So It's like love, love is everywhere, but you need a person to love. You cannot love yourself, it's not possible. Or you cannot love a dead object, you cannot love this pen, okay? It's not possible. You have to love a person, that is very clear. So it's the same. God is everywhere, but you need a temple so that when you go you can exclusively focus on him, all right? So these are some stupid idiotic questions which headless people of Kali Yuga keep asking because they are not interested in doing spiritual practices, and they are trying to find ways by which they can escape. But we have different acharyas who have written so many books, and so many gurus who have given us such beautiful guidance by which we can answer all these questions which these headless people in Kali Yuga which they ask. All right. So, for example, this answer which I am giving you, this my Shiksha Guru had told me in the year 2010. This is how you answer if they ask this question. Do you know why? Because I was the one who had asked this question. So of course I'm not saying I was an atheist, but somehow in Kali Yuga the situation is so precarious that we get these questions even if we are into some spiritual path, So that's how pathetic it is. So I was the one who had asked this question and I had got this answer. So now I'm telling this to you, right? So therefore, building a temple is the need of the hour, and the way dharma is going down. So much dissension in Kali Yuga, so much suffering, so much pain, so much struggle, so much anxiety, so much depression, so many suicides which are happening. Okay, so yes, people have forgotten their original spiritual glory, and therefore this is happening. All right. So let us all remember the glories of Lord Ram and read the Ramayana whenever possible, and cherish his vision and his dreams which he had for everybody. All right. Thank you very much. And whoever has witnessed this, you have, we, all of us indeed, we have really done some very good karma maybe in our past lives. Otherwise, we would not have been living for this day. All right. There are many people who might have passed yesterday. Imagine the plight of those people. Just one more day, if they would have stayed, they would have been able to witness this, but they were not fortunate enough. So, count on your blessings and remember the glories of Lord Ram. All right. Thank you very much and wish you all the best.